Hello everyone, Healing Love Flower here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting today. So today I want to talk to you about my third steps regarding the 33 steps I created towards enlightenment. And my third step today is we're going to touch on water. Yes, very important. We need water, right? And so tied to water, I will also talk about toothpaste. I think you kind of have an idea where I'm taking this. That's right. I'm going to be talking about fluoride, what's in our water specifically, or I should say poison that's in our water. So I'll give you a brief background of fluoride, what it was used for a long time ago. So fluoride was used to poison rats, lice, insects, and roaches. And chemical companies were using fluoride for a variety of things, and when they wanted to dump whatever is left of it or their waste of the fluoride, they were dumping it in the sea, and it started affecting the sea creatures. It was killing fishes, and there was an uprising against that, so it caused them to stop, and they had to find a way to dispose of this toxins. And they came up with their brilliant idea of where, to dump this waste. Guess what? Into our drinking water. And their brilliant idea, in my opinion, is one of the most horrific things that anyone could do in this world, to give poison, slowly poisoning nations just because of their gain. And when they wanted to bring this forth to sell this to the American public, and I'm speaking specifically here for the US background, the American history here, the background of how fluoride ended up in our drinking water, how we ended up with fluoridated water. When they wanted a campaign to sell the American public fluoridated water, they brought in no one other than the famous Edward Bernays. Now, if you don't know who Edward Bernays is, he was this brilliant man, during his time, because he was very, very good at strategizing. He came up with, he was the author and father of propaganda. So basically, he was the one that came up with the idea of how to control and manipulate the masses. He believes that if you need to find a handful or a very small amount of highly intelligent people and have them control the masses. And by how do you control the masses? You dump them down. That's one of the things fluoride does. I'll go through a list of the harmful things that it does to us. But, and this is a quote from his book, The Propaganda. It says, regiment the public's mind every bit as much as an army regiment their bodies. So basically, they wanted to treat us like an army, our minds as an army body. How you get an army to just, day by day, you get them to conform, to become that killing machine, or what you need to fight a war. So that's what they were doing to our minds, what they wanted to do to the masses, dumb us down, so that the few highly intelligent folks will have control over us. And he was actually so good at what he did back in the day. that he was the one so famous that got women to start smoking. He made it look sexy for women to start smoking. And I have a question here. Why is it that the US, we're one of the only 8 countries in the world that fluoridate our water? Many countries in Europe, like Belgium, Finland, Norway, and Japan. I mean, what is the European community? What do other countries know that we don't know? Why are we drinking poison? And let me tie this to toothpaste. So they said that fluoride encourages oral health, right? Well, it's not known actually to prevent any harmful bacteria. It is toxic. In fact, it is known to be the #1 reason for poison control calls for children consuming toothpaste. Now, I don't know about you, but if the water we're drinking has fluoride, the toothpaste we're using, has fluoride, and now fluoride is making its way into some food items. Flip the back, look at the ingredients, says fluoride, drop it down. But this is what they're selling to us. And long-term ingestion of fluoride is harmful to the brain, to the digestive system, to the heart, to the bone, and to the very enamel that it's supposed to be helping. Am I missing something? Okay. So, if you feel you need more information on this, there are 2 documentaries that stood out to me. One is Fluoride Poison on Tap, and the other one is Crippling Water. Check him out. Decide for yourself. I'm gonna go over 9 things that I have found that fluoride causes, the harm it causes to our body. 1, it calcifies the pineal gland. And we all know how important that is. If you don't know what the pineal gland is, I will make another video of the pineal gland and how to decalcify it. But it's responsible for melatonin, for our sleep and wake regulation. I mean, it's very, very important, and it destroys neurons. It's toxic to thyroid. It reduces our thyroid function. So the very water we're drinking that's supposed to nourish our body, it's messing up our mind, our thyroid. It causes arthritis. It weakens our bones, our skeletal health. It's been shown statistically that when we grow older by our 70s, calcium buildup in our system causes many issues. And even you can see that a lot of fluoride consumption, you see that the calcium buildup, you can see those white spots on your teeth. You have those. Please know that that's calcium buildup. The fluoride, your body does not know what to do with it. So it has it, it builds up in your teeth. You ever brush your teeth, you have blood and all that good stuff? It accelerates female puberty. Now, ladies, I don't know about you. I have a daughter. And I have gone through, my menstrual cycle. I know what it's like. I don't want my daughter to hit puberty before her time. I want her to enjoy being a kid. It's not fun, having to have your menstrual cycle sooner than you need to. It's bad for kidney health. We all know we need our kidneys to function properly, right? And it's harmful to male and female fertility. Having trouble conceiving? Check your toothpaste. Check the water you're drinking. So many infertility now being reported. What's going on with us? What's going on with the human race? It's harmful to cardiovascular system. And I think the most important one, why it made its way into our drinking water and our toothpaste, it's because of its negative cognitive effect on us. So there's a research by the Action Network report that shows that children in a high fluoridated consumption area have lower IQ than kids that are not as exposed to this fluoride consumption. So basically, it makes us stupid. It's dumbing us down. And this is acceptable how? Because of fear of whoever or the folks that are in control, or because of greed or to hold on to power? They want to dumb us down. We're already brilliant as we are, even with all the fluoride. So imagine eliminating this from our system. Decalcifying our pineal gland. Functioning at our optimal health, our 100%. Now, what can we do to rectify this? Now, the bad news that I have here, once it's been consumed, it's in your body, there's no way to get rid of this. But you can prevent further damage. I think that's a good thing. That's what I did. That's what I'm doing for my child. Oh, before I forget, it also, this was tied to the puberty one. It also decreases sexual desires. Whoa, no more baby making, eh? So, gentlemen, you want to get your woman to get ready for some action? Change her water, her toothpaste. Ladies, higher performance man, you guys know what I'm talking about. Do the same thing. Clean him up a little bit. And then let that baby making begin. Let's have some fun tonight. But anyways, to get back into how to prevent this, or not prevent it, prevent from now on, I should say, or for our little ones. And because this is just unacceptable to give this to our children, to babies, you know, to helpless children that don't know, and we don't know, we don't have this information. But here we are, you know, we have technology now, we're smarter. We were smarter, but we didn't have access to a lot of things, but now we do. The information is out there. All we have to do is just access it. And how we can prevent, start drinking alkaline water. So alkaline water, you need alkaline water that has gone through reverse osmosis. So the water needs to have been reversed to its original form, the way nature intended it to be. That's the kind of water, and it should say pH 9 to 10. Balance, pH 9 to 10. pH balance 9 to 10. I mean, that's very important, because they have alkaline water there out there now that I see 7, 8. Nah, it needs to be in its highest form, as natural as this earth intended for us to drink the water. And how I got into researching and getting into this information. So a very close person of mine got diagnosed with cancer, and I was picking up alkaline water and researching, because when you are diagnosed with cancer, the water that you're required to drink is alkaline water. So they wait until you're dying, then they try to cure. Why not prevent? Since I picked up a bottle for myself after researching, that was it. I got more and more and more into it. And then I eliminated all of the fluoride toothpaste for me and all my loved ones. And so now I am in the life of prevention. That's what I'm doing. So get that, or bottles of water I know could be pricey. Get a filter. Check them out. Look at your option. Do your research. They have something called Fluoride Shield. I've heard of. I haven't used it. Look into that. See what you can do. But most importantly, I think what we can do as a collective, let's stand up and fight this together. Call your congresswoman or man. Like that I went women first, huh? Your congressperson. Talk to them about the fluoride in our water. Why are we drinking fluoridated water? Do your research. Educate them. If they don't know, bring it to them. Go to your dentist. Ask them why they're using fluoride products. You know, they went to school and they studied, and this is what they were fed. You know, they got into oral health so that they can help us. And a lot of them don't know what they're doing to us, what they're ingesting, what they're putting into our bodies. Educate them, help them out. Because if they know, they can make informed decisions. In turn, you know, it comes back to us. It's collective, people. We're all in this together. So I feel like that's what we could do. And of course, no more fluoride toothpaste. Fluoride free. once you start boycotting these poisons, then they will be forced, these corporations will be forced to ensure that they give us what we need. It's supply and demand. If they know we're not going to buy the crap, the poison they're selling us, they're going to give us what we need. But we have to demand it. We are in a time now wherein we have to put our foot down. We have to fight for what we want. It's not going to come to you easily because everybody's just busy, bustling, hustling, and grinding and trying to make it. So you make the step for you and your family and fight for what you believe in. Because if you don't, nobody else will. And last but not least, I see people walking with gallons of water. I mean, I used to be one of those people thinking, water is good. It's good for you. Water is very good. It's very good to drink the enough amount, but overdoing it as well, it's not good. So we should listen to our bodies. You drink when you're thirsty. Okay? If you're looking to cleanse your body, then when you drink enough, drink as much as you want. Your body will retain what it needs, and everything that's excess, it will use it to cleanse your body. So that's how you drink, the correct way for drinking. Not every 20 minutes, think, okay, I'm cleansing, I need to keep drinking. You just overburdening your body. You're taking more than you need. And if you're using regular table salt, you retain water. I'll do a video on that. So let's be mindful of all of our habits and the things that we're doing. But most importantly, let's fight to get fluoride out of our water and our toothpaste. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information is helpful to you. Mahalo and shukran.